Vietnam, known for its rich culture, stunning natural beauty, delicious cuisine, friendly locals, and vibrant cities. We're taking you on an incredible 55-day epic train adventure from the vibrant heart of Saigon to the soulful streets of Hanoi. Join us as we explore stunning landscapes, serene beaches, frenetic city streets, and ancient citadels. From the bustling streets of Saigon to the historic charm of Hanoi, this trip is filled with unforgettable moments. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. It's 7:45 p.m. in the evening. We just walked into our hotel in Quy Nhon. Now, earlier this morning, we woke up at our hotel in Nha Trang, had breakfast, and then we headed over to the train station and took a 4.5-hour train ride to where we are now. We've been trying to get footage from the train. It's been a little bit of a struggle because it's been raining and the windows are kind of getting dirty from all the rain. We've tried to assemble a little bit of footage. The train rides so far have been really spectacular.
Well, this was the continuation of a train we'd previously taken, and we were actually in the same car on the earlier trip, and the car attendant recognized us from last time, which was kind of sweet, kind of funny. And it's really interesting to take the trains. I think we were the only Westerners in our car, which we're finding fairly typical.
Yeah, the touristic trains are generally SE21 and SE22. I think 21 goes north to south, and SE21 goes south Saigon up to Hanoi. We haven't taken those at all. Those are typically kind of what Westerners take, I think, for and that's what's advertised as kind of a Western train. So we've been taking the last two trips were on SE8, and it's definitely like a more local contingent. And I mean, everyone's really nice. I mean, we had this woman across from us who was
this old lady. She was so cute.
She was like pointing to like, put your bag here and do this, and
She was sweet.
And then as Stephanie said this, one of the attendants, they served food. The last time he was kept offering us mangoes with a little salt. And so this time we finally got the mango.
We need to get the mango.
And he came up and he totally knew us from before. And he's like, mangoes.
Like, yeah, we will get the mangoes.
And he's been so nice because he's been offering us food, which we don't always get that. Like a lot of times they'll just come through with food and you kind of have to figure out what it is that you're ordering. But he's been very nice in translating what they're selling, because you can't always tell what they're actually selling. It's like in a...
It all looked really delicious, and we were right next to the dining car where they cook everything. So everything that came on the cart up the aisle was hot. I mean, you could see the steam coming off of it. It smelled delicious. So I would not hesitate. Typically, I would say to get Vietnamese train food because it always looks really good. What we've had has been good, and it was piping hot. So
overall, we had a nice trip up here. We're trying to keep our trips around 4.5 hours. We can't always do that, and we won't be doing that for our next trip, which stay tuned because we don't even know what's in store at this point. But we're here now. I think we're going to try to eat maybe a little bit of food, and then we will start up our video tomorrow morning and go exploring, because the city on our drive-in, it looks super cool.
Yeah.
We didn't know exactly what to expect, but it looks super cool and vibrant.
We have a big window right here looking down onto the beach, so that's what we keep glancing out. We're the city's like on a curve, or like a crescent on the bay, and there's just a big swath of beach, and there's people down there playing volleyball right now, and it's just like super, super vibrant.
So stay tuned, we're gonna get into that in a moment. This might look like a nice afternoon at the beach, but no, we're here at 6 a.m. in the morning, and look how many people are here. And guess what? We're kind of here late, actually, because there are a ton of people out here at 5 a.m. We've heard that it is summer break, school is out, and that seems to be the case because it is extremely busy here. In the mornings, lots of people out here on the beach, in the water, and then also in the evenings, it is very, very busy. Lots of families out enjoying meals and taking advantage of the cooler weather in the evening as well.
So I only walked on the beach for about a half an hour because I'm starting to get really hungry, and we've got a really good breakfast waiting for us at the hotel. But it's really nice to just get out before it's boiling hot and just kind of enjoy the water. It's so warm. I don't remember the last time we felt ocean or bay water that was this warm. I can understand why there's a bunch of people out in it. So we're definitely going to come out another morning or at least two while we're here and really enjoy this.
So it's our third day in Quy Nhon, and I am out on a solo mission today. Now, if you saw our last video, you know that I was sick, and unfortunately, whatever I had, Stephanie now has. So yesterday, we kind of took it easy. Today, she's resting, and I'm going out on an adventure. Now, Quy Nhon has, from what I understand, some very unique foods. One of them is a special bánh xèo, which is a Vietnamese pancake. I think they call it something like jumping shrimp. So it's a pancake with shrimp that are so fresh they're, supposedly jumping out of the pancake. Basically, lots of fresh seafood here. We've seen lots of fresh seafood on the streets. Another thing that is supposedly very, very well known is crab noodles. And that's what I am out to try to find today for lunch. There is a crab noodle place I am heading towards. I don't know how good it is, so we typically use Google Maps and then we search the internet for recommendations, and this place seems like it's pretty good. It's a super hot day. It says it feels like it's 36. This is probably the worst time to be out in the sun, but I'm doing it for the channel. So let's see how successful I am. So we found the place, and we'll see how I do solo filming. This looks absolutely delicious. It's a huge bowl. I'm gonna give it a try. Oh wow, that's super good. This crab meat actually looks like meatballs. The broth is really, really good, nice and salty. You can see this meat almost look like it's ground beef or something. It's really tender. This is really good. It's a lot of food. So that really hit the spot. Nice and salty. Really good broth. A little crowded in there, but that's always a good sign when the place is crowded. Folks are really nice. I couldn't pronounce the name of the dish. I think it's pronounced bun ram, but luckily I could type it in, so anyway, I got my order, and really, really delicious. But now it's time to try to cool off, so I'm gonna see if I can go get some ice cream. All right, so I ended up at this place that specializes in coconut avocado ice cream. So it's a coconut ice cream with like an avocado puree, slices of avocado, toasted coconut, and then little slices of coconut. Then you can optionally get some durian, which I've chosen to do today. And the more I try durian, the more I like it. So that was pretty amazing. It was very, very good. So I'm out this morning. It's just about 6 o'clock. And I've been walking along this beach promenade, just enjoying kind of our final quiet day here. It really feels like this beach area that I'm on right now belongs to the people. It gets very busy starting around 5 a.m. and then starts to clear out around 6, and then the beach is just vacant the entire day. Maybe a handful of people, 1 or 2 people. And then again in the evening, it gets very busy. So folks are really taking advantage of the cooler weather in the morning and the evening to enjoy the beach. And it looks like a lot of it actually is sort of a physical workout for most people, staying healthy, which seems to be really embedded as part of the culture here. I think I'm going to continue to explore a little bit and then head back to our hotel for breakfast. Well, I've been walking for about 30 minutes. It's definitely starting to get warm, and I think it's about time for me to head back and think about getting something to eat. So I checked in with Stephanie this morning, and she is still not feeling well. We did head down and have some breakfast. She declined to make an appearance on the video today, which is okay. So she's going to spend the rest of the day kind of recovering. in preparation for our train ride tomorrow up to Hue. I have decided I am going to go to Tháp Đôi Quy Nhon, which is a Cham tower temple complex. It's the closest one here. We had some very ambitious goals to go see a number of the towers because there's some of the largest towers in this area. Well, that's not going to happen, but I'm going to try to at least get over to this local one. It's about, I think about a 9-minute drive, maybe a 50-minute walk from here. I'm going to try to get a grab, head over, check it out, and then we'll see where things go from there. So we're here. Cost me 20,000 dong entrance fee, which I don't think is too bad. It's right in the middle of the city and kind of a little touristy, but the towers are still really impressive. I'm glad I came out here. Certainly there are places to go within this area where I think the towers are more impressive and there are not a lot of people. You can just sort of visit at your leisure, but this is great if you're just in town and you just want to see these Cham towers. They're quite massive, so I'm going to go explore around a little bit. So we've been to a number of Cham sites before, and these are probably the tallest towers that I've seen. There are two of them. One is 25 meters and the other is 23 meters. Now, the construction is very unique. I assume these have probably been restored quite a bit, maybe very substantially, but the way the bricks are constructed with no mortar and these very minuscule seams, the original bricks seem to withstand the elements very, very well. The bricks that they have to use for reconstruction seem to fall apart much more quickly than the bricks that were actually built originally by the Cham people. All right, well, let's take a look inside. All right, I think it is time to pack it in. One more fun fact, these temples were built between the 12th and 13th century, sometime around then. So they're pretty old, and they're, again, right in the middle of the city. So if you are here, it's just a short Grab ride away, and Grab seems to be pretty easy to pick up. I'm gonna head out and see if I can find myself a quick drink or something. Perhaps I'll even try to walk back to our part of the city, since it seems to be a fairly mild day. So it's a windy evening. I've come out here a little bit after 5 o'clock to check out all of the locals who are coming out to enjoy the ocean for a swim. This seems to be a daily occurrence. In fact, it's in the morning and in the evening, and everyone just seems to come out, enjoy the ocean for an hour or so, and then they head back inside for dinner. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to come out here, watch the sunset a little bit, and just enjoy everybody enjoying the ocean. Tomorrow we're going to be heading out to Hue. We have about an 8-hour train ride. That will be really interesting. It will be the first time that we are staying in a cabin with 2 other people. So I have a 4-person cabin. So we're looking forward to that. Hope you enjoyed this video. We're hoping that we're gonna both be healthy by the time we arrive in Hue. If you enjoyed what you saw, you can give us a thumbs up and click the subscribe button if you don't want to miss our video that is coming to you next week, which will be all about the city of Hue. By the way, if we've met you during our travels and you've subscribed to our channel or just happen to be watching this video, please drop us a comment. We love to hear from the folks that we've met along the way. It's really inspiring to hear feedback about our videos, and hopefully when we return to some of the cities that we visited before, we can sync up, maybe have a coffee. All right, so on my way back from the beach, I saw this thing that looked like it could be really delicious being sold by a vendor on the street. It's called a banh mi kua. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's like a little donut. I mean, I don't know how to describe it, but I think it has sesame seeds on it, and it is out of this world delicious. I mean, it's essentially like a fried bread with a little bit of sugar on it, and wow. Oh, and our hotel, super nice. They've been sending us little treats, but tonight is our last night, and they sent up a really nice little fruit plate for us, which is super cool, and a little thank you card. So shout out to Fleur de Lis, because they have been absolutely fantastic. Their breakfasts have been wonderful. The room is fantastic. We have a wonderful view. We've had a great time here, aside from Stephanie being sick. We are very much looking forward to coming back and spending a little bit more time here, because a week is really not enough time to fully enjoy the city.